My day to day is really sales and marketing, development, testing, building other microservices. We're building other things on the side, and also talking to a lot of business owners about marketing. It seems like that's the pain point these days.
Hmm.
I have a lot of people come to
Yeah.
me, Jay, and they ask me like, how do I get my business up and running? What do I have to do to like make this business take off? And it's a lot of work. I mean, I can go
Hmm.
through the list of stuff that needs to get done
Yeah.
in order to do this, but it's going to bore people to death probably.
Yeah, and that's actually, one of the things I love, when I was reading about Vingo AI, it's really just how you're simplifying content marketing for people who aren't tech savvy. Most founders and people that have a business idea, they're really good at what they do, but it's hard to really get out there and, tell what your business does so you can get clients in. So can you walk through a little bit of, how your business helps with that, how it works, and what kind of business owner it's really best suited for?
Yeah, and the answer to the what type of business owner, there is really no limit. And I say that because it really is based on whether or not you have a website. So if you're a business owner, it could be a large corporate. I mean, we're talking to universities right now, government agencies. It could be huge, or it could be just like a person who's like a life coach, right? It could be someone who wrote a book. It could be somebody who sells pet products. It could be a Shopify store, anything really. If you have a website, the statistic is, and this is a fact, 2 to 5% of the people that come to your website are being captured as leads. That means you're missing 95 to 98% of the people who
Yeah,
come to your website. That's a fact. Boom.
yeah,
You're missing thousands of potential customers every day on your website. We come in and our AI agent sits on your website, looks like a person, talks like a person, acts like a person, sells like a person. Matter of fact, it sells like you, the business owner, because it knows what you know. Okay. So when the customer comes to the website now and talks to this AI agent, the goal of the AI agent is to give you all the answers you are looking for, but in a very human-like way.
mhm,
And it captures your name, email, phone number, and it sends all of that along with a conversation summary and the chat transcript to the business owner when the conversation is done. So you know that Dave is looking for 10 dog leashes to sell at a county fair and he wants them by Saturday. You already know this. You didn't talk to
yeah,
Dave. You didn't waste your time answering his questions. You didn't do anything. All you know is that he wants these on Saturday. So when you
mhm,
call or email him, the deal's done. You're just closing sales left and
yeah,
right, and that's what we're offering. We're offering
gotcha.
that final sale close.
Mhm. Awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. And I mean, in a lot of my conversations that I've had with business owners, it's around trust. So, handing over your support or your sales, to AI, trusting that process. How are you and, your team at Vingo, how are you guys helping to ease some of those fears?
It's a really good question because that is our number one challenge is
Yeah.
not only educating people as to the fact that A, they need AI to future proof their business, but B, their competitors are using it and they're going to be left behind. And three, there's nothing to be afraid about. If anything, it's just going to enhance your customer service. It's going to make your business stand out from the other ones. And the biggest piece here is you're going to capture that 96% of those leads that you're missing. So this whole thing about being afraid of AI, were you afraid of electricity when it came out? Were you afraid of the automobile when it came
Yeah.
out? Were you afraid of the washer machine, believe it or not, which changed a lot of things because people were washing clothes outside for 10 hours a day and the washing machine came out and it just saved all that time? Were you
Mhm.
afraid of the smartphone? You know,
Yeah.
the space
Exactly.
shuttle? Were you afraid of the internet?